everyone, and welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to talk about the stair-step approach to creating a business. It will help you how you can start a business from scratch and grow it into unlimited potential, maybe $1 million business. This framework is the one that I use to create my own businesses. So the stair-step approach in starting a business was actually coined by Rob Walling. Rob Walling is the author of Start Small, Stay Small. This book that is very useful. It helped me a lot when I was starting my business. And the idea that Rob Walling explains with the stair-step approach is that you don't start a business or a big business from scratch. You always go through small steps until you get into the bigger steps, right? So you start with something small that you can figure out by yourself until you get more experience so you can get into the bigger businesses, until the bigger revenue businesses. So step one on the stair-step approach is that you're gonna start with a small idea that you can focus and that it doesn't require a lot of your time, but you have a specific skill that you can use to launch that business. Think about it like a side hustle. So for example, you can take the idea of launching a YouTube channel, for example. You know a specific topic, you're very good at that, then you decide to launch a channel to educate people around that specific knowledge that you have. You can also, for example, start a blog and start blogging about also specific knowledge that you have. And then you can sell the people that read your blog maybe an ebook about that, also that specific skill that we know. Maybe you're good, for example, at cooking. Let's say you are good at cooking a specific type of cakes. Then you can start a blog about that, and then you can sell an ebook to people showing specific recipes or a process on how to make that specific cake. That's one way of doing it. If you are a developer, for example, and you know how to program, then you can start by creating maybe a small app on the App Store for a mobile phone, or maybe you can create a plugin for WordPress, for example, or maybe you can create a small app for Shopify. Those things are small in scale, but they are very easy to launch, and you can do those in your spare time. Think about it that you can do them after your 9-to-5 job, for example. After your day job, maybe at night, you can focus on those small things or small ideas, and then you can launch them and see how they do. In my case, I'm a developer, and I started doing small jobs on the side, like at night, providing custom development services to customers. So that's something that I did by myself. The nice thing about these small ideas is that you can market them using one channel. And what I mean by one channel is, for example, if you start a YouTube channel, then you only have one marketing channel, YouTube. If you start a blog, you have one channel, which is SEO, Google, right? If you start a video editing business, you have one channel, maybe Upwork or Fiverr, where you can promote your skills so you can get customers. So if you are selling cakes, maybe one channel is Facebook, where you can get people to know about your baking skills, and then you can sell the cakes via Facebook. So you're focusing on one marketing channel in that place. So the idea is that you learn that channel and you learn it very well. So then you can grow it slowly. Step 2 in the framework is to start growing that into small business. And what I mean by that is that you start growing your customers and you start growing your marketing. It is no longer a side hustle. It is a business now in this step. The idea now, your goal is to replace the income that you get from your day job, from your 9-to-5, with that small business that you have just created. So that's your goal in step 2. Replace the income that you are taking from your 9-to-5 with this small business that you have created in your park. How can you replace that income? It's very easy. For example, if you are providing video editing service, maybe you can increase your price because now you have more customers, you have more testimonials, and you can prove that your skills are very good. So you can increase prices for your video editing business. Maybe you are providing ebooks and you're selling ebooks online. Maybe you can create another ebook about something similar, something related, and sell it also to the same people. Now you're increasing your income. If you sell courses, you can do the same thing. Maybe you can add another course to your offering and sell it also to the same people. Same idea. What you're looking for is increasing your income. In my case, what I did was increase my consulting services. So I was able to hire more people, and I was able then to get more customers and provide services to them. So that's how I went from doing a part-time thing to doing full-time. Then because I was able to increase my skills about providing or learning other software in the Microsoft spectrum, then I was able to provide more services to customers with those products that I learned. Step 3 and final step on the project is to go full time on your side hustle. At this point, you know how to create a product, you know how to market a product, you know how to sell a product. At this point, you can start experimenting on doing a bigger business because you have experience now and you have the income from the previous businesses that you have created, from the previous side hustle. Now you can focus on a bigger thing. The other one still generating money for you. Maybe you can focus on another thing now, a bigger one that has more potential. You can focus, for example, on creating an e-commerce store to sell something that you create, like crafting or other specific product that you do that takes a long time. Now you have the time to do that and create that store and sell it. If you are a developer, now you can create, for example, a business service where you can provide your services via a subscription online. Those products are bigger, they take more time, but now you have the experience to do that. Maybe you can go full time on your video editing business, for example, and you're consulting clients. Then you can take more clients now and you can focus your service around that. Or maybe you can create an agency. At this point, right? You can hire more people to edit the video for you, and you can focus now on just on marketing and getting more customers. In my case, that's what I did. I used this framework and started with a small app which allows other people to license their software. And that app that I did was a subscription app. So people had to pay, customers had to pay a monthly subscription service to use that app. So I started that as a side hustle, for example, and then I started getting customers in there. I learned about marketing and I learned how to sell that app online. So then I went full time on the app and then I could grow it more because I could invest more in marketing and I was able to get more customers for it. And then in the future, I could experiment with other apps that had a bigger potential at that point. So now you get the idea, right? You will start with something small that you can start on the side part-time after your day job, and from there you start building your skills around marketing, selling. What does that mean? You start with small products, something that you can create very quickly and that you can do at night, for example, after your job. Then after you are able to replace your income from that idea, then you can start doing bigger things, okay? Bigger ideas that have bigger potentials. So that's how you use their stair-step approach. Start small and then you can go bigger. Hope you like it, and remember to click on that subscribe button and that bell so you can get notifications when new videos come out. Thank you.